He was rarely kind to his rivals. He considered his enemies. But he was also known as the man who got things done and a hero to those he called the little guy. Perhaps he's most remembered for breaking a bus strike in 1970 by buying new buses and setting up the bus as a contracted service. 7 years later, after the city council resisted, he climbed up on a backhoe himself to rip up the city hall parking lots to be replaced with a grassy park. His biggest political rival was Hawaii Governor George Ariyoshi, who beat back Fasi 3 times in campaigns for the governor's office. Fasi claimed Ariyoshi was behind an attorney general investigation into corruption over the Kukui Plaza housing project. Charges against Fasi were dropped. An Ariyoshi cabinet member, Eileen Anderson, beat the incumbent Fasi in 1980. Fasi was back in the mayor's office 4 years later, unchanged by the defeat. He outsmarted Waikiki T-shirt vendors by putting up planters on the sidewalks. Undeterred by a constitutional amendment aimed at Fasi that forced him to resign to run for governor, he gave up the mayor's office for the last time in 1994, rejecting both Republicans and Democrats to run for governor as a candidate for the best party, which he invented. He lost and would not win again, failing twice to unseat Jeremy Harris, whom he saw as a disloyal protege. In 2004, at the age of 84, he finally called it quits for good.
I think I've had it. The last hurrah has taken place.